became a monastery. This is a monastic setting from about the 5th century to the 14th century. So from 400s to about 1300s. Now, we do know that this was used up until about 1400s, and at that time there was plague and different things, population of Ireland, and people couldn't survive out in places like this because you are living out here. You're very, very dependent on community, on people helping you. So the population of Ireland has risen and dropped at different times, and without community, things fall apart. We saw that after the so-called famine in Ireland, when the great houses fell into disrepair because the English families living there didn't have the servants, didn't have the workers, and they left. Some back to England, some went to the Americas, and that's the thing. That's why so many of our great houses were either abandoned or later on during the War of Independence burnt down because they were being used by the British Army. So, you know, buildings like this have their own cycle, is what I'm trying to get at. So I'm going to show you now the Christian aspect.
So when young boys were being taught how to be a man, what exactly were they being taught?
We can only speculate. We can only speculate.
All right. Yeah, and of course change with all those eras, but that would be
how to drink beer.
Interesting book or five. How to drink beer.
How do you know?
Didn't have beer.
How do you know?
We know they didn't have beer in Ireland until the Franciscans came. They had mead.
Oh.
Mead, yeah.
Mead.
And wine. Vast amount of wine. We're very close. It's only you can sail to France and to Spain, France, Spain, Portugal here. Portugal is 2 days, 1 night sail, done it, in old boats, and so no bother. And wool, hide, and live animals even were transported to the mainland, and you brought back herbs, spices, booze.
Grapes.
Fermented grapes. Yes.
Oh, so they
fermented
didn't
grapes.
actually grow grapes here, they brought them
We have no evidence of grapes grown here. There's actually a vineyard very close to me, back in East Waterford, but there's no evidence of vineyards in Ireland of this period. Ireland has been intensively cultivated. There's very little natural world left in Ireland. Where I'll bring you tomorrow to the Torc Falls is some of the last natural forest left in Ireland, and it was less than 1% of the entire country. So Ireland's gone through many, many revolutions in different times, different phases, and physically, geographically, obviously this way back, and then especially since the last ice age 12,000 years ago, the whole landscape, first of all, we came back out of the water, so we have marine lines on the hills, so that was under the water, that was above the water. We also have then a period where it would have been just grass and herbs and flowers, and then the trees started growing, seeds brought here by animals, and then, as I said about the Irish elk, bear, we had bear in Ireland, wolves, so if you get a big deer stuck between trees,
Din din.
din din. Yeah.
My new Irish word.